Howdy, fish people. No more shrimp. Figure we'd just do a little video today, see if they ate some of the shrimp, yada yada. It's just a test to see if they would eat something other than what they normally eat. And they did. So, that being said, we'll give them some normal food now. What's up, biggies? Because they like that stuff more. What's up, Fish Tropic? How you been, Jason? I didn't feed them last night. They kind of fighting each other this morning, so kind of trying to feed them now. They're getting big though. Really are. That one hides right up under the sponge filter, if not over here. Yeah, I'm just trying to do the same. Had a bunch of bullshit last few weeks. Broke up with the girlfriend. Yada yada. Not even sure what that was to begin with, even if we were something or not. Yeah. Feel like people's decision making lately is like off. I don't think it's just like the eclipse per se, but I feel like the whole world is off its axis. Yeah, I feel like it's for everyone. I don't feel like it's just for myself. Maybe that's a better way of looking at it. I need to put water in this tank today. And check the pH level of the water that I got from the LFS, because I put pH in it. I just sometimes don't remember my measurements. If that makes any sense. I want to put that piece of wood more like into the substrate and move that boat that's back there out from in the back. I'm always putting my hands in the tanks, but honestly I have not had one single fish loss in almost a month and a half. Last fish loss I had was LDA 25, which is a Plecostomus. And I'm not buying any more exotic Plecostomuses until I can at least, you know, keep one or two alive, you know. Yeah, I know most of my tanks are pretty clear like this, other than maybe a little algae back there you can see, but I mean, that to me, that's minuscule, because, you know, I see a lot of people, they let algae build like a full web, or not web, a full bed of algae, and they don't do nothing about it, you know? I figure it's been a few days, and oh yeah, if I magically get unsubbed from your channel, it's not me. I've been noticing this a lot lately. I've been getting unsubbed from people's channels, and I'm reckoning that it is probably YouTube doing it. So I've been going back and resubbing people when YouTube unsubs me. We're still having that damn problem because, you know, YouTube doesn't realize their platform is the internet by technicality. They have a videography platform. So what does that do? That gives people the right to speak their mind and have somewhat of some form of freedom of speech. Yeah, I haven't had really many tank problems in months because I've been letting them basically do their own thing. I changed the filters on these two tanks, this one here and that one up there. This tank every month and a half to 3 weeks, or I mean 3 weeks to month and a half, I change the filters depending on how dirty they are. That one every 2 months. And yeah, that's really not bad. I mean, for me, that's the longest I go without ever changing a filter. If I had a sump, it would probably be longer, but the point I'm trying to make is a lot of people tend to wipe out their beneficial bacteria when they're cleaning. They think they need to suck all the stuff out, but no, they don't. You just need to suck maybe like 10-20% of the gravel and like 20 to 30% of water when you do a water change. That's just my opinion, but then again, I've seen other videos where people have natural sand beds and rock beds, and they don't change their water at all. Look at that. Get away from the magnet, Nick. It'll fuck with your phone. By the way, if you guys didn't know that, you do now. I want to feed these guys bloodworms, but I think it's honestly too early in the day. Sometimes when I feed them, I feed them bloodworms every once in a while, you know. But my adults, they get fed bloodworms more often because they're with my 2 convicts right now, and I'm waiting on my damn 40-gallon. You guys can obviously tell he's been taking a little while. I mean, I don't mind, but I'm really kind of getting impatient, I guess you would say. But it is what it is. Sometimes things happen for a reason. With all that being said, though, you guys are going to see a lot more saltwater videos in the next few weeks because a week and a half from now, I get saltwater completely set up. 9 weeks, no water change. I was at about that before I did water changes. I think. Something around there. That's close to 2 months, right? Or 2.5 months, right? Yeah, it's filters and plants, man. I mean, they have a... I can't remember. I think it's a ultra jumbo... Anubias or something like that. I almost wanted to say it looked like a sword over there. I want one, but they're too expensive. It's like $20 to $15, or I mean, $25 to $15 for one plant. And I'm sorry, one plant would take up this whole space. Like, you get what I'm saying? But not saying I don't want one still. Because if I got one big one, I could put it in there and they'd all feed off of it. And I wouldn't have to really feed them at extra stuff like, you know, little... Because I've noticed they rip the hell out of Anubias, man. Africans will rip the hell out of Anubias. They'll tear it in half. I wish I had a bigger tank. That's what all this leads me down to. I mean, wishing I had a bigger tank. Oh yeah, you're one of the ones that got your fin jacked because you're probably messing with the adults. You don't do that when you're a little fish. Because when you're a little fish and you mess with the adults, you get beat the hell up. Look at his eye. That was cool. He like flexed right in front of me. He's like, hey, I'm gonna flex. The lullaby just went back that way. Not that guy, that's the Anauratus. Dad's attacking his babies now. He's like, to the point, he's like, you guys are taking my space. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Because if you just saw, he's telling everybody else, get out of this spot, I want this area. And he's pushing everybody out. You see that? He just created dominance in the tank. He thought he was the big boss. Well, you know, if I put him back in there, he won't think he's the big boss anymore. But I'm not going to do that, see, because he's like 3.5 inches, and he's just too big to be with all these guys. He'll eat them. He'd eat these little guys in like 10 minutes flat. He'd go around thinking, oh, hey, food. Hey, these guys are food. You guys probably think I'm joking, but I'm not. That's my only fish with teeth up there that I just showed you. The pink one. I got rid of my bluegill. I was really sad when I did it. I got rid of my catfish. Not really sad because he's back. He's over at the fish store and he's living life. So, who else did I get rid of? I got rid of something else recently. Oh, I had gotten rid of Hitlery when I thought she was the male. She was actually when I thought she was a female, she was actually the male, and this was my female. So I really got rid of the wrong fish. Oh, the new way to run a bio wheel? Oh, that was a joke. Okay, so if you're wondering why the bio wheel is just spinning in circles, you see that there's naja grass growing on it? Here. That's why it's in there. You see how brown it is? That's another reason why it's in there. I don't have to do as many water changes because of that wheel. You probably think that's dumb. No, it's actually very smart. You just let it float in the tank and it literally floats around with a bunch of bacteria on it. I broke that bio wheel by accident, taking it apart, thinking I could fix it. And that's what they told me. Hey, do this over at the fish store. It was buried under one of these logs. It just keeps coming up. In a week or two, I should also get another air pump so that I'm not running 3 air pumps out here, but I'll just be running 2. I'm trying to dumb down my power usage out here, if you guys couldn't tell that. I'm not even going to show you the plug strip over here because you'd be like, whoa. I'm sitting here, no shirt on, so if you're wondering why I'm not zooming in or turning the flash on too much, that's why, okay? But yeah, that's just the 20 gallon. I figured I'd show you some Cichlid love. I'm gonna hate to get rid of my Aratus or any other fish, but I'm seeing it as I either go bigger tank or start downsizing. You usually see that brown algae in saltwater tanks. You guys are gonna laugh later when you see the puffer tank, because there's probably like 30 or... Nah, there's not that many. There's at least 20 snails in there. And I got them all for free, all the snails. I want to get some ram's horns breeding, but that's going to be a little hard. That's a task for me, because some reason the only snails I can get breeding are mystery snails. And every time I seem to get them breeding, I always end up screwing up the tank or something by putting too much of something in there. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what I need to do next. I'll probably do it. I'm also doing 3 things for the giveaway. For each person, they get 3 things. So just sign up for my giveaway, damn it. I've been doing this shit for almost 3-4 months now. God bless. Have a blessed weekend. Fish fam! Stay fishy!